Hi everyone, this is Kevin Davey with lesson 10 in our Easy Language for the Strategy Factory series. In this video, we're going to be talking about incorporating momentum and moving averages into your strategy. Okay, so our agenda is pretty simple. How to incorporate simple momentum and moving averages into our strategy. So, if we go back to our sample strategy that we've been working with for a lot of the time, first we're going to try to put momentum in. So what is momentum? Momentum is simply the closing price compared to the closing price a certain number of bars ago. So let's say we want to buy if the close is greater than the close 10 bars ago. So all we would do right then is just type in this. So this says if the current close, if there's no bracket number, it means the current close is greater than the close 10 bars ago. And you can see this is in brackets. It's not in parentheses or anything. It's in brackets. And so that Easy Language uses that to define the number of bars back. So it will be 10 bars back, the close, compared to the current close. And if the current close is greater than the close 10 bars ago, it will buy one contract next bar at the market. So you can see it verifies, and then we can call up and take a look at the performance report for this. And you can see it looks a little bit better than the previous one. But again, we're not trying to optimize or do anything with that. Now, another thing you could do instead of momentum, which is a kind of a trend following indicator, is you could use a moving average. So to get a moving average, we just type in the word average. And then there's a couple parameters for it. First, it wants to know the price that we're using. So we're going to use the closing price. And then it wants to know the number of bars to include in the moving average. So again, we'll use 10 just as an example. So what this says, if the close is greater than the average close of the last 10 bars, that move the 10 bar moving average, then buy. Now obviously we could do greater than, we could do less than, and then there's a couple other unique features that Easy Language has. Let's say we only want to buy when the close crosses above the moving average. Well, then again, we just type in crosses above. And so that will only work when the previous close was below the moving average and now this close is above the moving average. And by the same token, we can also do crosses below. So there's greater than, less than, crosses above, crosses below, but you get a good idea of how this works. And again, if you ever want to see what keywords are available, what functions are available, you can go to the help file and just search for them. But obviously average is just the average. So let's just go back and put in our original momentum close. And that's where we'll leave the video. But this is pretty straightforward. And if you wanted to change this and make this 20, you can just do it and run it. Now, I've hard-coded the value in there. In a later video, I'll show you how you can make that an actual variable, which will be helpful. Okay, so you can consider yourself successful with this video if you were able to put in a momentum and verify it and put in a moving average in your strategy, whether it's greater than, less than, crosses above, crosses below. There's all sorts of variations you can play with that. But then you're on the right track. Again, thanks for watching. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment or send an email. All right, thanks.